Welcome to Dynamics 365 Essentials for IT. In the next few minutes, we'll look at how Dynamics 365 can help you establish an always-on and connected customer and field service approach. I'll explain how you can use the Dynamics 365 customer service and field service apps and supporting capabilities to connect with customers wherever they are, and how you can add automated support using virtual agents and IoT devices to augment your customer service support infrastructure. We'll also review the top IT considerations for implementing these apps. You can think of proactive and connected services as a spectrum, with digital, online forms of support at one end and human, high-engagement support at the other. Digital tools enable self-service and a more timely and predictable response at scale. On the other side, you can bring in human interactions as needed for escalation or more high-touch, differentiated services. Your service organization is probably trying to find the right balance and take advantage of the scale that digital solutions offer. Microsoft Dynamics 365 Customer Service helps by providing you with digital tools such as self-service sites, communities, and chatbots, as well as IoT integration for remote detection and service, all of which makes service faster and more convenient for your customers. Dynamics 365 Customer Service also empowers your customer service personnel with the information they need and enables them to interact with customers all via one interface. Then Dynamics 365 Field Service matches the right field service technicians with the right job task while supporting them with the ability to talk with remote experts to resolve problems while they're on site. Now let's talk about the components that make all of this possible. The two main apps that you need are Dynamics 365 Customer Service and Dynamics 365 Field Service. Together, these apps deliver a unified platform. You'll combine them with two others, Omnichannel for digital channels and Power Virtual Agents for automated bot support. Dynamics 365 Customer Service includes a robust queue system, routing rules to populate the queues, and a customer service hub. The hub is responsive by design, so it works on desktops, tablets, or mobile devices to provide all the relevant customer information to representatives. That includes knowledge information, which can be sent to customers, and related cases that might be helpful in the moment, surfaced via Azure's relevant search. Adding the Omnichannel for Customer Service extension gives representatives a single interface to communicate concurrently with multiple customers across channels like email, SMS, or Facebook. And you can use the Azure Sentiment Analysis API to constantly analyze customer text across channels and then show reps an assessment of the customer's state of mind, which helps them to adopt a more personalized and empathetic approach. Chatbots are an efficient, effective way to enable customer self-service. We've delivered an intuitive way for users to create bots with Power Virtual Agents, part of the Power Platform on which Dynamics 365 is built. The bots integrate fully with your internal or external sites, scale as needed, and can take advantage of secure authentication. Your internal users can create them from scratch or from existing FAQ pages on your website. A simple visual designer walks users through the process of adding questions and accepting different types of responses, creating conditional branches, building escalations, and with further configuration, even taking actions like initiating a work order. If you want to learn more about Power Virtual Agents, watch our recent show at aka.ms Mechanics PVA. If your organization deploys IoT devices, you can surface information about those devices in Dynamics 365 Customer Service so that reps can view it in a case. You can even create actions to automatically create a case to alert representatives when a device is malfunctioning, when it's due for maintenance, or when it's time to service. The connection is bi-directional, so reps can remotely interact with devices, for example, to restart or test them, helping to eliminate the need to roll a truck and send out a technician. Of course, delivering great service requires evaluating cases for continuous improvement. That's what Dynamics 365 Customer Service Insights is all about. It can show you how your organization is performing across channels and against requirements like SLAs that highlight areas for improvement that have the greatest impact. Now, it's easy for a rep to convert a customer service case to a field service work order. To keep your field service organization efficient when work orders are created, Dynamics 365 Field Service offers different ways to schedule them. You can manually schedule work orders, get assistance from the Field Service app, or set up rules to use intelligent, automated scheduling that takes into account geospatial information and factors like technician skills and customer preferences. Using the Field Service mobile app, dispatch technicians see exactly where they need to go, get driving directions, and receive updates on their mobile device. Finally, at the customer site, technicians can view and enter customer and work order information on their mobile devices. You're probably wondering what it looks like to implement always-on service. Let's start with bots. The IT steps are straightforward. You just need to provide users with the tools to create bots by selecting an environment, creating an Azure Active Directory application ID, and assigning users the appropriate roles to author bots and add them to channels. Next, to enable omnichannel, you'll need the extension. This enables you to easily add channels like SMS and Facebook. You just update the customer service instance, then configure that specific channel. As an example, for Facebook, you would use your organization's Facebook page and enable Messenger, then create and register a simple Facebook app. You create a Facebook workstream and channel using that page and app, and then just define the routing rules for routing Facebook messages. You can learn more about configuring channels at aka.ms/D365 channel config. If you want to take advantage of IoT data, you can integrate IoT devices by using Azure IoT Central and Power Automate. Within Azure IoT Central, you define applications that allow you to read from and write to devices. You can pick your devices from the Azure IoT catalog and customize the template to match your particular device. Power Automate manages the actions that happen based on data coming in from the devices. Then you can create views within customer service and field service to enable representatives and technicians to see the device's readings as charts and metrics. Finally, in order to integrate your existing applications, like your ERP system, Dynamics 365 is built on Azure and uses Microsoft's Power Platform and its common data service, making bidirectional data integration straightforward. And Dynamics 365 includes hundreds of connectors for popular applications to make integration easier. You can learn more in our first Essentials episode at aka.ms/Dynamics365 for IT. So, that was an introduction to how you can achieve a proactive and connected service approach for your organization with Dynamics 365 customer service and Dynamics 365 field service, as well as associated apps and tools. Keep checking back with our Dynamics 365 Essentials for IT series to learn more about adopting Dynamics 365 applications and services within your organization and for a deeper dive on the Power Platform. Thank you for watching.